Welcome back to the manure spreader rebuild. Today's video, we're going to be slapping some paint on this thing and making it look new. Now, I think in one of the past videos I did say that it's not going to be the new idea green. I have 6 cans plus literally nothing in this can, but it's going to be John Deere green is what we're going to be going with for the main frame. And I'm probably not going to go to the extent, it's not going to be like a full-on restoration build to where it's the same colors and we're painting the wood orange and we're painting the new idea logo on there. I had tossed that around, but ultimately that's not what I'm after. I'm after a good, solid piece of equipment that I can use, but also, you know, looks good in the same sense, but more so it lasts and doesn't rust apart, and for me to put all this wood into it and, you know, stuff like that. So that's kind of the whole goal here. It's not really to do a full nut and bolt restoration to make it like a showpiece. So in case you were wondering. Last video we ended up finishing up all of the priming on this thing, which I'm glad for. Now we can start painting. So we'll jump into it. There are a few other pieces that I do need to prime and kind of get ready, but we'll wait on those because I'm nowhere near ready for that anyway. And I'm just ready to start seeing some new wood be attached to this thing and see it come together. So this thing is moving quick compared to what I thought it was going to be. I kind of assumed it would be in here for a long time, but I think I'm getting it in early enough that I'm not super busy with everything else. So once tillage and planting starts, then we're gonna kind of get slowed down in here a lot. But for right now, I wanna just keep trucking along and keep moving. So let's get some paint thrown. We'll start right up here at the tongue and work our way back. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that one's about plugged up. This is the partial can I had. That is the nice thing about having primer. You will be able to see everything. So if you miss a spot, you'll easily see it. I just need to retire this can is what it comes down to. It's practically empty. And these have the bigger spray nozzles on too, which is nice. Oh yeah, big difference. We've got some really good coverage on that, and I must say, that color's gonna look really nice. With some new wood, it's gonna transform the look of this. If you've been a long time viewer of the channel, this is going back probably at least 2 years, where I redid the hay wagon. We pulled out an abandoned hay wagon out of the weeds and completely painted it. The steering was locked up on it. We freed that all up, and that is our main hay wagon. It's our only hay wagon, in fact. So there's junk sitting on top of it now, but we put decking and everything on it. I cut my own boards with the chainsaw mill I had from some pine trees laying around here, and we obviously repainted everything. So we've done this once before, and it is very, very satisfying end result. Very much so. So I'm thinking this is gonna look really nice, especially once we get some new boards in there. Well, let's continue throwing some paint. I have a lot more to paint, but that is 1 can worth. 1 can done, 5 to go. I'm thinking we'll be pretty close. And I am loving how this thing is looking so far. I mean, it really brings this thing to life. And when it's out in the sunlight, it's partially in the sunlight now, but when it really gets out with, you know, full on all the wood and everything, when it's complete, this thing's gonna look nice. I'm loving the green. Oh man. Don't kick over the fan. So yeah, we'll move on to can 2 and keep going. There's obviously a lot more surface area up front here because of the thick frame coming to the tongue. But yeah, 1 can down, 5 to go. Three cans down. I got 3 cans left. And I think the paint is actually going a lot further than what the primer did. Now I'll have to touch up some areas, thicken some areas. I can see some along the frame right in here. But for the most part, it's going on really well. And I'm pretty much complete back to about here. So obviously once you get back in here, you got a lot more tedious areas and areas that require, the beaters themselves require almost half a can by themselves. So a lot of surface area there. But yeah, I mean, it's going pretty well. And it's definitely taken a transformation. That is for sure. The new idea, she's definitely a new idea now. This thing has transformed pretty fast. And I am very happy with how it looks. Few pieces again that I have to prime and paint, but I'm gonna worry about that at a later time. Biggest thing at this point is gonna be getting the lumber in there now, which we can move forward with at this point. So everything is painted. So we're ready to rock. The paint back here on this stuff is probably not gonna last extremely long, but I at least wanted to have it on there anyway to try and protect it as best I can. So I didn't get too fancy with everything in the back with all the beaters and everything, but we definitely got paint pretty much everywhere. So yeah, I was not anticipating everything like with this thing happening this fast. This all came together. We got it in the shop. We got it disassembled. I mean, we're talking multiple. It's probably been in here maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember when we moved it in. But the fact that it's painted and it's ready for lumber now, that's a big deal. Because I was anticipating I wouldn't be ready for lumber for months. So super stoked about that, because that just means I can get it out of here and get it in operation, number one. And number two, then I can have the shop open again for, you know, something else. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like the color choice? Obviously the new idea was green to begin with, but this is John Deere green now. Let me know what you guys think. Well, that's it for today's video of painting. She looks good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, because next video, we're gonna be jumping on probably putting some lumber in this thing. I do have to patch some metal, but we'll figure that out, and then we can get to jumping on putting some lumber in this. We're getting close, we're getting there. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.